All right, so Tim Hardaway, he was on. I don't know if y'all been listening to the OGs podcast, man. It's dope, man. It's Udonis Haslam, it's Mike Miller, and they inviting all. I don't know what they gonna do, after they get all the Miami Heat people, but they're getting all the Miami Heat people as guests. You know what I mean? So I think that's dope. I don't know if that's just the whole concept. They only interviewing Miami Heat, but they had Tim Hardaway Tim Hardaway Sr. on there, and you know how I feel about the Luka and the Mavs. I love Luka. I think he can hoop, but there's something wrong with the way they run their offense. And every time I say that, I got plenty of videos talking about the Mavs and Luka and what I think they should do.
They go
and
crazy.
I get called every name in the book by Luka stans and Mavs fans. But guess what? Here's Tim Hardaway saying the exact same thing, man. Listen to how he broke it down.
Rapid fire questions. Dallas, where they're at, obviously juniors over there. Luka, Kyrie, they got the trade with PJ Washington, brought the big in. Derek Lively's played great. Gafford, who's I think is really underrated. What do you think? Where you see them at, and what as the season, obviously All-Star break coming to an end here and going forward?
Great two pickups.
Mm-hmm.
Great two pickups.
Mm-hmm. Great.
You got two athletic bigs that you can switch off and play good defense and don't miss a beat. I'm gonna tell you this. Luka, bad boy. Bad boy, plays at his own beat. I watched him. When you watch him on TV, it's different. But when you watch this on person,
it's a whole different game.
I mean, what he does and how he does it, you be like, damn, he's brilliant out there on that court.
Yes.
Making shots, going to the hole, stop. I never seen a guy that just stops and then goes up and does. And
craziest thing I've ever seen.
I'm a study of the game. I just want them. I need for Luka to stop dribbling the ball. Stop being ball dominant. But that's his game. You got to know how to be ball dominant, but you got to know how to run offense.
Yep.
Run offense for some guys that need offense ran for them. Kyrie don't need offense ran for him.
Ever.
But, somebody like my son, you need a floppy for him.
Yep.
Yes.
Wide pin downs.
I understand that.
A couple of pin downs for him.
Yeah.
You need to get him involved in the game so it can make it easier for you. Because if you got somebody like you, Mike, you stand in the corner for 8 minutes. You just run up and down the court and you stand in the corner for 8 minutes and then they pass you the ball. You got a wide open jump shot. You're not going to make it. You're not in rhythm. You haven't even touched the ball. Yeah. You haven't touched the ball to take the ball out of bounds for 8 minutes. Yeah. If you saying that you need some of your guys to come in and flourish and to have it easy on Luka and Kyrie, run offense, get other people involved. You're going to still get your 30.
Yes.
But then they're going to really talk about you in MVP conversation because them not talking about him is because their record is not up there.
Yeah.
So thoughts?
First of all, DCC.
Wait. Hold on. What happened? What I missed, man? What, Lord have mercy, what happened? Kyrie and Luke had the same game. They both dribbled to it.
The way he's looked at the camera, bro.
Well, he's not that far off, but it's not because that's not how Kyrie really plays. It's because that's how Dallas plays. Like, you don't have no choice when they say, "Hey, look, we're running this system, 5-man out. Luka dominates the ball, and guess what? Since you his co-star, guess what you get to do when he's off the ball? You get to do the same exact thing. That's our offense. They can't have two separate offenses. So, I mean, that's the only option the Mavs is really giving him is to play Luka ball when Luka's not playing Luka ball.
First of all, like, it is blasphemy to say that Luka and Kyrie have the same game. Like, what are you talking about? DC Slim, what are you talking about?
We can always count on DC for one.
Slim,
at least one.
Slim, you my mans, but what are you talking about, Mr. Bojangles?
Don't go down that road, Zo.
You're right.
Go down that road.
You got that road. No, I don't think they got the same game, but I do agree with Tim Hardaway Jr. Luka is a senior. You're right. Luka is a ball dominant forward that it kind of gets lost in his hands sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the skill set that Kyrie has as far as being able to beat his man off the dribble. And I think that has a lot to do with what Tim Hardaway is saying. Like you can't, who are you going to beat off the dribble? You're not laterally quick. You're not going to beat nobody off the dribble. You 6'8" and you got a big body, pause. But you know what I'm saying? So I do understand why you have the ball in your hand. But I do think that the difference in that is Kyrie has a level of skill when it comes to him having the ball in his hands that he can get to the cup, he can beat you on the perimeter, he can fake you out enough to where he can create space to shoot the ball. Slim, I can't believe you said they have the same game. Like that's
let me speak to him beating people out the dribble. That's what the high screen is for, because you know what Kyrie's handle and quickness would get him by someone, and he get his shoulders past them. That's what Luka uses the screen for. And once he gets his shoulders past you or beside you, just like you said, he's got a wide back, and it's over if he gets his shoulders past you. That's what the screen is for, right? So yeah. But what Tim Hardaway is saying is that, okay, when you're doing that, okay, now you have an avenue to get your 30. What's the avenue to get someone like a shooter like Tim Hardaway Jr. his 15 to 20? Because if it's just standing in the corner and catching and shooting, you're always going to be cold. You never go be in rhythm like Luka is in rhythm, right? So that's why some games they have it, some games they don't. It's just if they're not doubling off of Tim Hardaway Jr., what shots does he go? I seen them run one floppy for him last night when they embarrassed the Suns. And when I seen it, I was like, oh, they must have listened. I didn't see another one for the rest of the game. Right? No down screen, no back screen, no double screens, no elevators, nothing running off any screens, none of that. It was just stand in the corner and wait for a pass, which is not going to be good when you're playing against teams that they really are contenders. Man. But I'll let y'all cook on that though.
Here's the thing. First of all, Tim Hardaway sound like Charlie Murphy. Next.
Rest in peace to Charlie Murphy.
Yeah, next.
Charlie Murphy.
With the way that the Mavs, and they've been playing decent ball and they've won 7 or 8 straight, something like that. But the way their roster is now comprised, you could actually run any offense and win. Like they right now, but I guess it's too late in the season to try to change what they was doing. But Tim Hardaway wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong at all. But they could use the sum of their parts and be a better team and get wins versus relying all on Luka. And now Kyrie is in a red zone where he's learned how to cook and then turn it off to let Luka get his and then come right back to cook. Like when he first got to Dallas, he couldn't do that. Like he was either going to be all cooked or he had an off night. So learning how to, put the pause on cooking has helped Kyrie a lot. But yeah, Tim, right?
Go ahead, Britne.
Nah, I was just thinking that they have to figure out a way to, and he kind of mentioned this, that they have to figure out a way how to get the other guys going first. But I just don't know if Luka has the IQ, has the ability to do that. And I think IQ plays a major part in this. Luka's IQ is for me to cook only. That's basically what it is. Luka's IQ says, I'm going to drive down, and if I get in trouble, then that's when I'll pass it out. He doesn't understand, because the role of a true point guard, we get in this positionless type of league. The role of a true point guard is to kind of be the coach on the court, right? You're supposed to be the second to your head coach, and he does not have that ability. And I think that's the major problem. He just wants to hold on to the ball, kind of like a James Harden in Houston. He wants to hold on to the ball, and once he gets in trouble, then he'll pass out or whoever he needs to, wherever he needs to go. Priority list, Luka's MVP race, Luka's stats, offensive rating, winning. But yeah, I think they got to figure that out. If you ask me, I'm not sure if I would put Luka as the primary ball handler. I don't know. I think they should have went out and got a true, smarter point guard. You know, like if they would have had a Chris Paul in his prime, he's a little older, so it might not won't be able to work the same as much anymore. But somebody who understands the game from that perspective on how to set everybody else up so they could start cooking. Because Luka has the ability to cook whenever, basically. You know, he could get himself going whenever. I think he does. I don't know because he just focused so much on himself from the beginning of the game and then throughout the entire game. So I don't know. But I think they have to figure out a way to create an offense on, hey, Luka, if you're going to be the point guard, you got to get your guys involved early. You know, you got to get, because Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a talented shooter. I was going to say scorer, shooter. You know, he could shoot from the perimeter, and that's what you need. But when, like you guys said, when he's just sitting there, he's not warmed, he's nothing. He's cold as ice, and it's harder to get into rhythm. So if you get them guys in rhythm first, and then, hey, you know what? I'm going to get mines now because now we need it. Now I can start cooking. Now it's third quarter, fourth quarter. I'm taking over the game. Now we might be looking at this team a little bit differently. Go
exactly.
ahead,
And that's when you master the game, when you realize, I'm so good at what, at getting my buckets. I can let the offense actually run for everybody else to be effective. And I can, if I need a bucket now, boy, I can go get it. And then especially in the fourth quarter, if the game is still close, then I can go ahead and run any type of ISOs that I want to run, and I can chop your head off that way. But I also think that they got to, like you said, Luka shouldn't be the primary ball handler or facilitator. It's great that he's a great passer, but it's a lot of great passes that play off the ball. Just because you're a great passer don't mean you have to be the point guard. If you're going to be the guy taking 25 to 30 shots, it's better for you to be off the ball, and you need to find a point guard that can find and get everybody involved, and then you can do your thing whenever you need to do your thing. But trying to do both is just it's not a good formula for success.
I feel like this team would be perfectly suited for like a Kyle Lowry. Like this is where Kyle Lowry would probably shine right now, because you don't look to at Kyle Lowry for points. He's more of closer to that traditional point guard where he will facilitate. He knows how to get everybody else involved, and he has defense. He knows how to play defense. So you pick up Kyle Lowry. You have Kyrie at the 2. You send Luka back to his traditional position of a small forward, power forward type deal.
Small forward,
and then let Kyle Lowry be the primary ball handler. I mean, not Kyrie. Kyle Lowry be the primary ball handler, and let the offense run through him. Bring and Luka be off ball, and watch just how much better that offense starts to flow. Because now you can't just worry about Luka. You have to worry about Kyrie. You have to worry about Tim Hardaway. You have to worry about Derek Lively and all these other guys now, because everybody's starting to get a rhythm and starting to get going. And then when it comes down to, all right, well, now we need our star to be a star. Then you can, do what you got to do with Luka after that. But by that point, the other team's defense is already worn out from having to guard everybody instead of just focusing on Luka.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of, I mean, you're making a good point, but I'm not a big fan of moving Kyrie to the 2. That's the part I don't like. He did it in Brooklyn, and Boston exploited that, right? I'm just not a big fan of a small 2 guard. Make Kyrie play the point, and he's going to say, I get everybody involved. I worry about my points later, which is what point guard is supposed to do. That's what CP3 does. CP3 can still give you 18 to 20, but he's getting everyone involved, especially the star player or the player who's the primary scorer, right?
Which CP3 is another one? Wait, they got a new one. It's a new
He must be talking about. He must be talking about Candace Parker.
Well, what he did for Phoenix. I mean, without him getting hurt every playoff, but what he did for Phoenix was perfect. Booker got his shots, Ayton got his lobs at the rim, KD got his shots, and CP3 knew who to go to. Okay, I said mix match there. Nah, I'm orchestrating offense. Nah. Let me get him right here. Post him up. Mouse in the house. All of that stuff. That's what point guard's mind is at. Booker mind is
next time CP3 see 18 is when his son turned 18. That's it.
Well, you stupid. My thing is put Kyrie can do that. Put Kyrie at the point and say, Kyrie, this is your role, and Kyrie can still go get you 18 to 20, right? With ease, and then and he probably could get you more than that, because when Luka goes sit down, Yeah, it might be a lineup where it makes sense that Kyrie can play off ball, where they're not going to exploit him on defense. But yeah, put everything they got is all they need. They just need to change their offense. Put Kyrie at point, put Luka at the 2. You can start Tim Hardaway at the at the 2 and put Luka at the 3, and then you good.
That's the lineup right there. That's the lineup.
That's it. That's it. But
Uh-huh.
hey, man. But in all honesty, though, no cap.
Here we go.
Luka's the ugliest basketball player you've ever seen in your life.
I knew he
There
was
it
gonna say-
is. There it is.
I ain't
There
bullshit.
it
Dog.
is.
Come on, man. Be honest,
You
though.
never let me
Once a
down.
week.
Be honest,
You
though,
never
dog.
let me
Like, just be real. Like, when you look at that motherfucker play basketball, you don't be like, damn, he's sweet. You be like, damn, he made that shit. For real.
Phone lines are open, y'all. Phone lines are open. We'll take 2 calls for this topic. Two calls.
I feel like E got that on a note card next to his computer because he say at the exact same time every
Hey,
week.
man.
Every single time.
Hey,
I
hey,
turned the
Tyler,
channel
turn
when
your
that
phone off.
motherfucker on, bro. I turned the channel when that motherfucker playing.
It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch because it's clunky basketball. It's clunky basketball, and he looks out of position a lot of the time when he's the primary ball handler. He holding the ball for 25 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I get you, E. I feel you, E.
That's the ugliest shit I ever seen in my motherfucking life, man.
All right. Caller from Alabama. What's up?
Bama.
What's good, man? What's your name?
Mike Johnson.
All right. What's up? Go ahead. Oh, you was in the comments, right?
Yeah. I love the show, man. New to it. It's a dope show.
Thanks, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
So to me, man, Luka controlled the pace at the point. Kyrie is his perfect teammate. He used to playing like this with LeBron. I feel like Luka is a better offensive version of LeBron.
Let me ask you this though, Mike. In order for LeBron to make that system work, look how many pieces he needed. He had to go get K Love. He had to go get J.R. Smith. In Miami, he had to go get Wade, Bosh, Ray Allen. Look at all the pieces he needs in order to make that flawed system work. On top of LeBron is a guy who is just different from Luka as far as physicality and what he can do on the defensive end. So even LeBron is better than Luka. So a super team with a better player than Luka is the only way to make that work. Do they have that in Dallas to make that work, or do they need to run a more sophisticated offense?
No, I think they have the blueprint. The Cavaliers version, they just got to go out and get the pieces.
So they need a super. But listen to what you're saying. A two-headed horse with 2 superstars ain't enough for the way they want to play. They need to go get more pieces. You need a super team to make that system work. You have to a better offense can get it done with 1 superstar. Toronto got it done with just Kawhi. So you telling me in Dallas you got 2 superstars and you need more?
Yes, because that's the only way Luka and Kyrie can play. It's just what it is.
That's not the only way Kyrie can play. That's the only way they're playing, because Luka wants to do that to get his numbers. He wants to win and win MVP.
LeBron wants to do that and get his number. It's the same.
Of course. And he had to form a super team to make it work for championships. That's what I'm trying to say.
So yes, I agree. So if you Dallas, that's your blueprint. You need more.
That's crazy.
But they ain't gonna win unless. But I got them. I like that team now. I think they got a chance to be in the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, I mean, at least Luka got the NBA behind him, so I feel bad for anybody to see them in the playoffs because you got to beat them in the rest and Vegas. So yeah, I'm with you on
that. Here we go.
There it is.
Here we go.
Shout out to Vegas.
Here we go with this conspiracy shit.
Shout out to Vegas.
Here we go with this conspiracy shit, man. You know how hard that is.
What, for a referee to call a game a certain way?
Come on, man. It's a whole referee team, bro.
Very easy. All you do is get instruction. All you do is get instruction before the game. Hey, we're letting this go. We're not letting this go. They don't have to know why. I mean, the head official say, "Hey, man, here's a DVD. I want you to watch all these plays where we missed fouls where Luka was getting fouled, and that's a point of emphasis for the night." And you look at that and be like, "All right, man," because if you don't follow that blueprint that the head referee gave you, then you get a bad grade after the game, and people get playoff games and finals appearances as referees based on what their grade is at the end of the season.
You
So
know,
all
hey,
you got,
hey, you know what's keeping black people behind?
what's that?
Wait a minute. We just went
You know what?
somewhere else.
Hold on,
Okay.
hold on. You know what's keeping black
Don't
people
do it.
behind?
Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
We still in Black
don't do
History
it.
Month.
Don't
Don't
do
do
No,
it.
I want to know.
Don't do
I want to
it.
know.
No,
I want to know because I got something for him.
Conspiracy theories.
You know what? Harriet Tubman said that she could have freed most slaves if they knew they were slaves. You know, and also speaking of Harriet Tubman, since this is a sports show, I do want to go ahead and throw that out there that Harriet Tubman has the most rushing yards of all time.
All time. Easy too.
All right, caller, man, appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all like ignorant.
Jules from Chi-Town, what's up, big dog? What's good?
Chilling. How y'all doing?
Oh, we good, man. What's your
good,
thoughts?
man.
What's your thoughts on the topic?
What's my thoughts, man? Shit. Put Kyrie Irving at the goddamn point guard. He showed that he could be a point guard that can score.
Yep.
We seen that generations ago. Isaiah Thomas, Tim Hardaway. Motherfuckers can get buckets, but I think that will be the best distributor for that team. And like you said, he'll keep the shooters hot.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I think he could do the job.
Yeah. I just don't understand. I know kid know this. I just don't understand why they're not doing it.
I'm gonna tell you what the fundamental problem is. They ain't finna not try to have this white boy out front all the time. See, I'm gonna say the quiet part out loud, goddammit.
You trying to get that shit down, man. You trying to get that shit down. We just getting started, Jules.
Yeah, boy, hey, another thing hold black people down.
You know I keep it 100.
Go ahead, bro.
Hold black people down.
We got sponsors. We got
My
sponsors.
fault, man. My fault. My fault. I said YT. I should have said something else.
You know, Mark Cuban own Underdog Fantasy, right?
I know, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Underdog Fantasy.
Hey, that's why we ain't gonna make it.
Hey, Jules.
I know that's what it is, man.
And now the way you're supposed to say it though is this right here. You're supposed to say that oftentimes the profit margin is better than winning, and everybody will know what you mean by that.
There you go.
Everybody know who the profit margin is.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Say it that
Hey,
way.
Jay, text it to him next time.
I should have said it like this: the powers that be want to make sure that lipless, moist towelette is the one that's out front.
Lord have mercy, Jules. Hey, Jules, bye, man. Jules, bye, man.
You got,
bye,
hey,
Jules.
you got.
Thanks for the call, Jules. Thanks for the call, man. Hey, man. Thanks for the call, bro.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Right,
Hey,
man,
you gotta talk more in code, man, like a Nigerian proverb, man. Be
All
like,
right,
hey, wisdom was chasing her, but she was faster.
He gonna get our shit shut down.
What are we doing, man? What are we doing?
Don't worry about it, man.
Hey, man, it's Friday night, man. Everybody been sipping, bro.
Last call.
This is not how man down normally acts. I promise
This
you.
is not Call from Louisiana. Go ahead.
We ain't gonna make it.
Hey, how y'all doing? What's up, man?
What's up? Who this?
This Terrell from Louisiana.
Oh, what's up, Terrell? What's up, big dog?
Hey, man, I don't think Jason Kidd the right coach for Dallas.
Okay.
You can get whatever point guard you can go get. Jason Kidd ain't the key. That's why they let go Rick. You know, I think Rick Carlisle could have, the coach for Indianapolis could have took them to the final.
Yeah, but why did Rick leave though? Why did Rick leave though?
He don't get them nowhere. He shoot the ball too much.
Listen, you know Rick resigned. Why did he resign?
Because he saw the writing on the wall.
Because he couldn't get in. I think him and what's the Kyler one getting along?
Who, Luka?
Yeah, Luka.
But why not? Like how does a coach who won I think the only Dallas Mavs championship ever.
You ain't got to think. Yeah, that's it.
Listen. He brought you the only championship, right? He brought you the only championship, and now you got a prime superstar. You got a superstar in his prime with a championship coach. How does that not work together.
Luka don't listen.
Because they it was out there. Luka wasn't listening. I mean, they say Luka was getting into it with Rick, you know. So
Hey,
that's why I feel like he resigned. As soon as he resigned, he went to Indianapolis.
right.
Meaning that he still wanted to coach.
Exactly.
But
didn't take a year off for nothing, just went straight there.
I don't think Jason Kidd the right coach for them. You know, you can get any point guard. You can put a Kyrie point guard. We go see at the end of the year, it ain't no work. Luka shoot too much.
All right, man.
Basically, don't run no type.
Hold on. Before you let him go. Hey, let me ask you a question, caller. You still there?
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, he's still there. Go ahead, Jay. Yeah, go ahead.
Seeing that you're from Louisiana, we had a caller earlier today that said his cousins from down south walk around bare feet. Is there any truth to that in Louisiana?
About
Jay.
what?
That y'all walk around bare feet?
Jay, are you? I'm right here, Jay.
Jay,
personally, I'm from Houston, big dog. So you know, I'm used to the basketball world.
I can hear the Houston in your voice now. Hey, but look,
Houston.
Houston. I'm sports fanatic.
Yeah. Hey, and that's why we're glad you called in, and I hope you subscribe to the channel and all that stuff, man. Make sure you let everybody know, to come catch the vibes at Hood Man Down, man. Thanks for the call.
I think J Kidd is right for Luka. That's the problem.
Any yes man coach would be right for Luka.
Right. J Kidd does what Luka wants to do. And Rick Carlisle was like, no, I need a coachable star.
Put Doc Rivers in there. Fuck it.
Yeah. Hey, Glenn the consultant.
They're really not making it.
Put that goddamn consultant in there, goddamn it. He can consult your ass right out of the finals.
They're not making that.
Baby.
GTC.
Right,
I'm here coaching All-Star Finals when I ain't coached for the first half of the year.
Well, y'all see that goes through, man.
Y'all already making excuses for why he gonna lose. Like, it's so hard to coach a team in the middle of the year. Like, yeah, no shit.
Well, you should have known that when you snaked the job, Glenn.
I know. Hey, ain't that black people for you? They act like they're your friends, steal your job. Boy, I tell you, man.
The folks at the gym that steal your stuff and help you look for it.
But you know what? I'm tripping because all this shit is a conspiracy.
Help you look for it, Chris. Steal your stuff and help you look for it.
Hey man, you see the phone and a wallet by this gym bag. Oh nah, man, I help you look for what it look like.
It's already in his car.
He done handed it off to his boy already, and it's already being sold on the corner.
We gotta move on. We already off the rail.
The thoughts and opinions expressed by Eric is not representative.
We're still not doing bad on time, y'all.
DC Slim.
We're still not doing bad on time, so I like how we're doing it, man. That's pretty good. We're doing better than we did last week, man.